Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to respond to a few comments that some of you left on the live video we did, where we're talking about LSSC and their latest movement of going into Forex exchange market. And the reason I'm making this video is because during the live session someone posted a comment saying they can now trade with LSSC app, right? And I just want to quickly verify this claim on this video, because if LSSC claims that they can now trade, and the person was saying I think they do USD to BTC trading, but the trading is done on Lightning app. Okay, so again I checked, but I couldn't find any app called Lightning where people can trade. So if you have a direct link to the app, put it in the comments. Of course it should be on the App Store or Play Store, so that we can see that. But the essence of this video is simple. We want to check the SEC website to see if Lightning or Lightning Shared Scooter Company or anything called LSSC is actually a registered broker. Because if you are trading on the app, it means that entity is a registered broker with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So in this video, let us verify if anything called Lightning or Lightning Shared Scooter Company or LSSC is a registered broker with the Securities and Exchange Commission, right? So that you will all know if your trading is legit and if your trading is even safe in the first place. So we'll get right into it. Also in this video we would look at some of the critical questions that we are asking and respond to some comments that some of these, I call them overzealous promoters, have left on our videos, right? So let's get right into it. The first thing we want to do is check out the SEC. So it is SEC. Just go to sec.gov/search-filings, this particular website, and here you can search for the company. So if we do LSSC first, so let's use the abbreviation, and as you can see guys, there is nothing like LSSC registered with SEC. Okay, now let us search for the full name, Lightning Shared Scooter Company. So let's search for that, and as you can see also the search result comes out no, so nothing like that. Okay, and let's search for Lightning, okay, and see what we get. So Lightning, and of course you see there is notice of exemption security. So again, nothing like that, right? Nothing like that. Everything you see here has to do with everything you see here really has to do with news concerning that particular keyword, but not Lightning Shared Scooter Company as a registered broker. So do not be deceived, right? Now the reason I'm showing this is because there is that tendency or high probability for people to be deceived with the fact that they are now into trading, right? Because that was what the person called it. The person on the live was saying, oh, we now do trading and we trade BTC to USD using the app called Lightning. And I'm like, no, if you say that, if you claim that you are into trading and you trade with such app, then it's only basic that you are now registered with SEC, that's Securities and Exchange Commission, as a Forex broker, for you to have such authority or the license to carry out trading and exchange activities. Okay, so they're not. We've gotten that out of the way. Now to some of the comments like this that says if it's a scam, why it is not stopped by the authorities, right? Why can't you, if you care about the community, go and report to the police so they can close it? Why is it that including police officers, mayors of cities, military men already joined if it's a scam? Thank you for your partial review. You are only giving out based on your knowledge. I appreciate your effort. So my response to this person is this is just a plain naive, ignorant comment, right? Because the fact that you have police officers, mayors of cities, blah blah blah, military men, and people you will consider high profile people joining this platform does not make it a legitimate platform. We've had even people with higher profiles join previous platforms that ended up being outright Ponzi scams. So this comment is just plain stupid, honestly speaking. And I don't know why some people just dump their brains and just speak like there's nothing upstairs, because we're asking specific questions and you have left the questions we're asking and you are just blabbing. Now, anybody who wants to comment in favor of LSSC on any of the videos of mine should start from the very first question. Who is the founder and CEO of the company? Start there. If you know you don't have that answer, you don't have the right to comment. You don't have the right to comment defending the activities of the Ponzi scam. Right? So these are the issues we are saying. And of course, Good Luck says, stop wasting your time talking to these blockheads, leave them, they'll cry, and so on. So again, the reason why I don't consider it a waste of time talking to these people is the fact that a lot of these promoters actually know that it's a Ponzi scam. They know it's a Ponzi scam, but they are blinded by the early payouts they are already getting and referral commissions. So because they are getting these referral commissions, they will not tell the people who they are inviting the truth about it. They will tell the people who they are inviting what they want to hear. And what is it that everybody wants to hear? That the platform is legit, it's not a scam, there is no issue, your money won't go, you can't lose your money, it's guaranteed return on investment, high return on investment at that. And that's what the people want to hear. So they don't have a problem telling you what you want to hear. Now, our duty here is to continue to shine light on the loopholes that these people have left, like who is the founder and CEO, for instance. Continue to talk about these things so that other innocent people will not fall victim. Because I'm telling you, whether you like it or not, this video has saved a lot of people, or these videos we make has saved a lot of people in the past. Not just this platform, but different platforms that we've covered on this channel, right? The videos have saved a lot of people, and we have seen people comment on some of our videos and say, I wish I saw your video earlier, I wouldn't have lost X amount of money. And that's why we're doing this. So personally, I don't consider it a waste of time, and we're just doing this to make sure we save people out there and ensure that these scammers don't continue to carry out these cheap scams that they do, right? Someone says another thing, instead of assuming and having bunch of assumptions, somehow show me one person that have been scammed, and the person now laughs at the end. Again, another comment from an overzealous promoter. This is the thing, you cannot just come and say show me one person that have been scammed. A Ponzi scheme that is designed and is still in the early stage, and some people may say, oh, how do you say it's in the early stage? It's over a year. Okay, let us assume that it's over a year. Do you know how long CBEX lasted before they crashed? And do you know how long we started talking about them and calling them a scam before they crashed? Right? So we've seen Ponzi schemes that have stayed for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years without even, and when they were ready to execute the grand plan, they launched a program, took more money from people, and they closed the system. So these are the things we are saying. So if you are telling me, oh, show me one person before I believe it's a scam, then it's just a dumb statement, right? Because it's a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme is designed to pay new investors designed to pay old investors or old adopters with money from new investors. I've told you all on this platform that it is what we call robbing Peter to pay Paul. That is how the thing works. Alright? And then some of these promoters just come and try to be, I don't know if they are trying to be funny. I don't know if they are trying to be funny. Then you are calling a Ponzi scheme blessing, is an amazing blessing, blah blah. I don't know. Then you see some silly comments saying, we are not surprised. We have seen all these things. Before, so this is not the first time. When we were talking about CBEX, we saw a lot of insult from people, a lot of sarcastic comments suggesting that we don't know what we are saying. In fact, a lot of people cursed us outrightly. But after I came crashing in their face, people lost over $1 billion to the platform, and that was when the government swung into action. So again, you see that in a lot of these Ponzi scams, the government is usually quiet as long as no one has come to say, look, I was scammed, or you don't have a mass number of people wailing on the internet, as it will happen, saying they've been scammed by this platform. Then government doesn't do anything. We all assume it's business as usual until they strike and it blows up in your face. Then you start looking for help from heaven and earth, and these are the things we are trying to avoid. Well, that will be all for now, and I'm hoping that a lot of people will ask this critical question: who is the founder and CEO of the company? Why is your company not on SEC, right? Even though you are now claiming to be into a crypto exchange. But please start from the first one. These people will jump the very first question we are asking. A lot of them cannot say who the founder and CEO of the company is. So make sure you start with the response to that question before you say any other thing. Alright, that is the only comment I'm going to honor from any of the promoters. Start from the response to who is the founder and CEO of the company. Okay? And that's all from my end today. Thank you for watching this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.